Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your bonus reading, okay? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, full Celtic cross. For those belonging to the zodiac sign of Capricorn, what is happening to Capricorn, to the majority of Capricorns, what they need to know. I also will be giving a mini card, pick a card reading at the end. It could have to do with love or what's going on around the world right now. You know, for you, with how it's going to affect you. Let's see what's going on. It's incoming energy, newer cards that I got from somebody else, you know. See what's going on. Queen of Pentacles, that's your energy. Someone who's in the uprights, got their crown, wants to keep their crown. Someone who's going to mature, okay, and do well. You will eventually do well. This is a long-term type card, and it's an earth type card. It's a Pentacles energy. Someone, a mother type energy, the one that is able to fix things around them, sometimes in society. They're just basically very competent people. Five of Swords, subject at hand, trying to come out of defeat, trying to come out of from battles, you know, arguments. With the Five of Swords in reverse, you're avoiding fighting with people, or you want people to stop fighting with you. What is crossing it? The Seven of Wands. You may have to take a stand. You may had to have taken a stand, but now you're tired of the BS, okay? Seven of Wands is called valor, doing what is right. Taking on energy where you do what is right in society or within your own realm, your family, your home, okay? Seven of Swords in reverse is a crown, or it's what's crowning you, or the goal. The Seven of Swords, when it's in reverse like this, it's like you're trying to avoid people from taking advantage of you, situations taking what is yours away, trying to spy out or know people that take advantage of you before it happens, you know, with the Seven of Swords in reverse. We got Justice here. We got Justice where someone needs to... You may want justice. You may seek justice. You may get justice. It's also about making final decisions, what you need to do. Weighing out the balances. In the past, let's see what it is. Got to turn this around. You had the Queen of Swords. Someone was very abrupt with you. And maybe even short-tempered with you. Maybe the words were very hurting in the past. The person you were dealing with could be an air sign, okay? Doesn't have to be, though. Six of Wands in the very near future. You're going to try for a victory. You feel like you can't get one, and it may not happen. Remember reading at the end, this is a bonus. You're going to go for a victory. It may take some time to get a victory. I do see the Seven of Wands there, taking a stand where you can get a victory. But you may go to court, you may go before a judge, you may go before an authority figure and ask for help in some way. Some of you are dealing with definitely a Swords type energy. This is the Knight of Swords in reverse. For some reason, you may be able to avoid this person, and I will clarify exactly what is more further about what they're doing with you. But I do feel like this person, no, it's a Page of Swords, a message in reverse. You may try to stay off a message that's very hurtful or overcome something in some way. What is coming towards you? A new stable beginning, okay? It is coming in. It takes a while sometimes, but it does come in where you're going to start something new, Capricorn, that is lucrative in some way. That is your energy also. That has to do with money. Your hopes and fears, you don't want to be kept up nights thinking about situations that make you feel trapped, coming out of a nightmarish situation. Those are your hopes and fears, while hoping that you'll come out of that. Okay, it's a hope. In the end, got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't think, like, you are going to get that new stable beginning, but not everybody's going to be working with you. I do see where you're having some troubles with people or situations in life. I'm going to clarify these, okay? I do see where you got to take a stand, where you got to do what you need to do, because you got to maintain a victory. You got to overcome it. I do see something coming your way, but you got to push forward. You got to you got to make a final decision and weigh out the balances and receive justice. Because if you don't go push forward, what I'm seeing here, they may try to take what is yours. But I do feel like you got a good head on your shoulders, okay? You got a really good head on your shoulders of the energy coming in. You will come out of a nightmare situation, but let me put you this way. Not everybody's going to be celebrating your accomplishments or your new beginnings. And we're going to find out just a little bit more, like I said. So, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, getting on top of things over people trying to defeat you and take what is yours. So I need 2 cards for that for Capricorn. I do shuffle these prior, to meditate on them, but I also shuffle in front of you. I don't hide behind a camera. I don't take it out of view, So, the 5 of Swords with the 7 of Wands. Take a stand over against defeat and taking what you need to take, to survive in life. I need 2 cards for that. Yeah, there's miscommunications. Could have to do with travel and Ace of Swords, speaking your truth. Okay, you got to speak your truth, Capricorn. You got to tell people what's happening to you, You got to take a stand. What is crowning you? The goal is the 7 of Swords. Someone may try to take advantage of a situation with you and you're trying to overcome it. And you may very well do it. That is your goal, is not to let people take advantage of you. So 7 of Swords, I need 2 cards, please. You're looking at that, you're studying it. Have to do with the Knight of Wands also. Someone that's really fiery and with sharp on their words. Because I see it, but a lot of Swords and Wands energy. So you're looking at somebody who's uncommitted, short temper, and you think they're going to take advantage of you. You're going to look at them. You're going to try to work out a situation to reevaluate and take care of it before it happens. Okay? It's like doing yours, doing what you need to do to, get by in life. Now, I need 2 cards. You're going to take a stand. You're going to want justice. You're going to make a final decision, like a judgment type thing. Getting what you need to do in life to survive. Okay, so I need 2 cards for that. Work hard to do it, too. You're going to work hard to do it. It's judgment. You're going to have to make a final decision. You're going to work toward, okay, what you need to do is decide what you want to do. Go for what is right by you. Take a stand, get justice, and make a final decision, because you're going to whether to do something for yourself, work hard towards it, or not do it. That's the foundation. You need to make a decision on what you want to go towards, because I do see an Ace of Pentacles, a new stable beginning, or to start something that has to do with money. But it's going to take some work, and you know this, okay? But you got to make a decision whether to do it or not. Queen of Swords, it could be people, like I said, in reverse, someone really sharp with their words, people arguing, people not caring what other feelings are. So the Queen of Swords in reverse, I need 2 cards, please. Yeah, end something with the Queen of Swords, put it from you, and the Queen of Wands. I'm seeing fire and a lot of air here, both in reverse. So you may end something, and it could have to do with more than just one person, because I see the 3 of Pentacles here. You may put something from you because you feel like you're not getting a victory, whatever situation you're trying to overcome, and you will overcome it. You're going to take a stand. You got to make a decision to do so, though. 6 of Wands in the very near future. Just get 2 cards for that, please. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're going to drop something because you feel like you're not getting a victory with the Swords energy, so you may drop it all together in the very near future. Again, the Swords energy, Page of Swords, again. Possible future outcome, advice from the universe. You're going to drop something that's not bringing you what you're wanting. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to take a stand, and you eventually will make a decision. The foundation is to eventually make it, okay? With the Page of Swords, I need 2 cards, please. People are not always for you, Capricorn. So this is time where you take a stand. You're starting things now. It's not stagnant anymore. Yeah, this person is just... Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, they're going to get in your way, okay? They're going to interfere. That's what it's saying. With the 9 of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, again, possible future outcome. They're going to get in your way, so you may drop a situation. Could have to do with work, could have to do friends, family, it doesn't matter, okay? Boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know, depending on what your situation is. I just know what's going to affect Capricorn is they're going to put away something that's interfering in their life to start a new stable beginning. So I need 2 cards for the Ace of Pentacles for Capricorn. Let's see. Yeah, someone on the outside is going to be a little disappointed. And it has to do with long-term contracts and what is stable, what is considered the norm in society. That's what you're going to take up, something stable. But at the same time, someone on the outside, maybe you're dropping a situation, is going to be disappointed. It also could be some of you, like I said, have to make a decision on what you're wanting to work towards. And at first you may not like what is offered or what you need to do. You're afraid it's too hard to work, but there's something positive attached with the 5 of Cups. Remember, there's always 2 full cups with that 5 of Cups. But you're looking at the negatives, so something's going to be offered to you, something that's solid, okay? So it's better to take advantage of it, but you're still, you know, deciding on it right now, or you will be. So you got the 8 of Swords in reverse. Did I say 9? It's the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords here, 8 of Swords there, where someone needs to come out of interference, feeling trapped, feeling like they can't get out of something. So I need 2 cards for the 8 of Swords, please. I feel like there's a lot of interference, and you feel a little stuck, okay? You don't want to be stuck. King of Cups. King of Cups is an emotional type. It could be a water sign. It's a water sign, an older water sign, but someone who's emotionally sound. Maybe you want to be emotionally sound and comforted in some way. But I do feel like you feel stuck. You feel like people are interfering, and you want to get them out of interference, because I do see where people aren't working with you. So now it's going to be changing up. You're going to drop something. So I need 2 cards for the 3 of Pentacles. 2 cards for the 3 of Pentacles, please. Yeah, it's time to come out of taking a break. No more taking a break. And again, valor, taking a stand, doing what you need to do to win in life. You know, the 7 of Wands, doing what you need to do and what is right against the Queen of Swords in reverse again. Let's see, let's do a pick a card reading. I was going to clean these up, but I'm not going to because we're running out of time. I need pick a card reading from the angel answers. It's got to do with love or whatever, but I'm going to pick 3 cards from the angel answers. You choose what you feel compelled or drawn to. And then, like I said, this is going to take a little bit further on because I feel like you're pushing forward and dropping situations that need to be dropped. I'm also going to use the Naked Heart cards for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pick a card reading for Capricorn. And 3 cards from the 8th House Tarot. The House of Secrets in some way. Sexuality for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for 2021. If you pick this section right here, okay, it says don't stop. I don't think you should either. Don't stop. Father of Cups, that was here too. Could be an emotional start where you become emotionally more mature. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I do feel it's a water sign, so don't stop. And it says the 3 of Earth here. Even though people are not collaborating with you at the end of here, it says don't stop. You may end up with the Father of Cups, and they will collaborate with you. You may be taking on different partnerships also, okay? You will have success if you pick this one. Remember, I bring them all together anyway. Mother of Cups, definitely a type of water energy. This could be a Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. But it can be a water sign, so you're going to have success to a water with a partnership or love. Okay, you pick this section. If you believe, it'll happen. Be positive. Don't be negative, okay? You are the magician. You can manifest what you're wanting. You got the tools and knowledge to do so. 9 of Water, and you will get a wish fulfillment situation. You will get what you're wishing for. So don't stop, okay? Bring them all together. You will have success, and if you believe, okay? It has to do with a water type energy or emotions. We've got the Mother of Cups. Got the Father of Cups. You are the magician. You can manifest what you're wanting. 3 of Earth. People will eventually start collaborating with you once you take a stand and, you know, come out of taking a break. It's that time, okay? It's that time to get started, to work hard towards something. Make a decision to do so with the 2 of water, with partnerships and love, okay? You will succeed if you believe, okay? You are the magician. You can do what you need to do, and you will get wish fulfillment. And that is your reading. I'm going to let this go. I will upload it, and I will see you soon, the next reading, okay? Bye.